Welcome back to Master Wrench Industries. Today we're working on this Kenworth. We're going to put an air compressor on it and an air dryer. The air compressor has got a little blow by. It's pumping oil through the system. So we're going to get it switched out. So stay tuned. Alright, here we go. First, I'm going to take this intake bolt off. I'll be back. Alright, let's get this charge pipe off.
Did it lose altogether?
Yeah.
That would have come off on me, guys. What? I'm hoping that hole in that six dark. But my truck didn't want to. Yeah, I'm wondering that.
Alrighty, let's get this compressor yanked off of here.
Woke up today, smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay.
First thing I gotta do is take this antifreeze line off. This antifreeze line off, plug them because they will just run out if you don't plug them. That's what I'm gonna do. Then this is your main air line. This is your intake. This is your oil supply line, oil return line. Oil supply, oil return. These are your mounting bolts. Pop them off, then you're done.
Yeah, I've been through it all, I've been through it all. Looking at Goliath at the stand tall. My heart it feel like David every time I fall. My problems look like giants, I'ma slay them all. Every single beef I had to let it be. Spend a lot of time wasting energy. That ain't made sense to me logically. But I feel way better when I walk in peace. Please don't bring the gossip to me. I mean, no offense, I'm finding out jealousy. Only a lack of confidence. Focused on me more, focused on you less. Everybody do that, look around and we blessed. Woke up today, smile on my face. May not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay, yeah. I know the pain you felt, I felt it with you. I know the hate you feel, the scar tissue. Unhealed trauma is trying to kill you. But come back to love, man, we all miss you. Hey, life is like a seesaw, it's up, then it's down. It's all about progress, you can't stop now. Take a step every day, look back and see miles. Could make it to the top if you stop looking at the ground. Woke up today, smile on my face. May not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay.
Alrighty, let's wrestle this compressor out of here. Gotta get a pry bar. Alright, got the pry bars. Let's wrestle this old girl out of here. Alright, we're ready to catch this little girl. Up. And up. Kenworth. Compressor is off. Now I'm gonna go see if I can find a vise to switch these fittings over to the new compressor. And once the fittings are switched over, we'll stab the new one on there. Stay tuned. Alrighty, we got the fittings switched out on our air compressor from the old to the new. We got all new O-rings. Got a new O-ring for the compressor itself. We're going to stab it on here. So this is going to be a good time. Alright. They can make these lighter. I already cleaned the face of the front cover off. So we're all good. It's got a fissure in there. Here we go. Boy, it is a fight. I think we're pretty close. That's what sucks about studs. Because I could just rotate the compressor around and it lines up, but dude. As of right now. So, just gotta get it lined up. Just. I think somebody just gotta be patient. I just rotated the gear on the compressor so it meshes with the gear in the front gear train. And we got it. Now, gotta get some lock washers, cinch this puppy down, and then after we do that, we'll tighten all our fittings up, get our lines lined up. We'll, like this here, I'll get this lined up and then tighten. Let me show you. This is still loose right here. So I want to get this line, which is your main charge line for the air system, discharge line, get it lined up, then tighten this up. Get this line, then I already tightened this because that one's kind of hard to get to, but like this one, I'll get this antifreeze line hooked up and then tighten that. It's a lot easier that way. So let me go find some lock washers. All right, I got some lock washers. Let's get this bad boy started. Flat washers going on first, which these in themselves are going to be hard to put on. These air compressors aren't that hard, it's just a little tedious and annoying. Kind of like everything. They didn't have lock washers on this air compressor before, which I wouldn't run them that way because my luck, the thing will fall off, which I have seen one of these fall off before. Me and a driver complained, I ain't got no air pressure. Well, what happened is the friggin' bolts or the nuts came loose and the whole compressor fell off. That was a fun day. Okay, 2 nuts are started. Got 1 nut left to put on. And a washer. Lock washer. Lock washer, regular washer, and nut on the bottom. And then we'll cinch this puppy down. Push this bottom one will be next to impossible. That bottom washer is what was fighting me when I tried to take the old one off. It was stuck to the housing of the air compressor and wasn't giving me very much movement, no play. So once I got it off, it popped right off. Bottom lock washer's on. Now last nut going on, the hard one on the bottom. See how many times I can drop this nut. Oh, there's 1 drop. Got it. Got it back. Let's try putting it in a socket, starting it that way. What do you say? We'll start with the quarter shallow. Quarter shallow. Yeah, this is gonna be a ticket. I don't have any electrical tape on me, or I'd use it. I'm gonna jam a little bit of this Teflon down in the socket to hold my nut so I don't lose it. Let's see here. Don't need very much. Perfect. Look, oh, that didn't work very well, did it? I don't need it to do much, just we'll double it up. I just need it to hold it horizontal for me. There we go, let's go for it. Now, okay, let's see if we can't lose this nut. Over that one. This is going to be next to impossible. Need to slide my compressor back 1 smidgen so I can get this bottom nut on. 1 more variable, which is not a big deal. Slide it back a little bit right there. Should be better if it was more. Okay, we're just gonna have to find that. Now, I don't think my socket technique isn't gonna work because you can't get the socket and the nut on there at the same time. So, we're gonna have to make our fingers longer. There we go. This ain't working. Okay, well, think of something else. See if I can show you what we're working with here. Probably not. We'll try. Right inside that little hole back there is the lower. See that nut right back in there, that nut with that stud? I gotta get that tight. And see, there's a clearance issue right now at the bottom of the compressor in that nut. So I gotta figure out how to get that tight. So once I get that going, I will check back in and we'll go from there. I got the lower nut on and I'm working on getting it tightened up. Here in a second, I'll have them tight.
Same boat, swimming if I can't float. With it, take the paper, rip it clean slate. Here we go, dropping like Geronimo, popping Tropicana flows, boats till we bubble up. Undercover, they don't know. Same boat, running like you same boat, running like you same boat.
Not F this up. There's one. There's two. One more little. Okay, that's tight. Two will hold it, but three is better. Okay. Air compressor is tight. Now, I just got to hook up all my lines and then we'll move on to the air dryer. So I'll check back with you once I get all these lines hooked up. Well, I got this discharge line off the compressor. Well, the discharge line is off on this compressor. I'm going to shoot a little bit of air brake antifreeze down the yap. Down the pipe, because it's that time of the year where air systems freeze up. So when one does freeze up, all you gotta do is, well, I say all you gotta do, one thing you should try is dumping some of this down to this discharge line, and that will work through the whole system. So it doesn't need to be a whole lot. Just a little bit, and it is fun. Usually you spill half of it on the ground, like I'm about to do, and that's good. Pretty sure all it is alcohol. Probably put windshield washer fluid in there and probably do the same thing. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's an actual thing, but I know that windshield washer fluid has alcohol in it. It's cold. Keep it from freezing. So now I'm gonna hook it up. I'm gonna hook all the lines up. So yeah, but that's how you put air brake antifreeze in a air system on a semi. Watch me hook up a live line. This right here is antifreeze, and it comes out of there at Mach 10. So let's get our wrenches ready. And I'm gonna pop these plugs and this plug and this cap off and then jam it on there. Which, this line is crispy. Honestly. Oh, we're gonna try it. I think we're gonna be good. take this one off. This one shouldn't leak any antifreeze yet. If we have to, we will abort mission. All right, here goes nothing. Got my drain pan down here ready. It's already starting to leak. Don't think about it, just do it. There it is. Now I just gotta get her lined up. Not straight. She's dripping a little bit, which usually when the threads are nice, you can just run her down. Let's put a wrench on it and see how it feels. I'm going to be very gentle. Oh yeah, I think we're golden. Yep, we're golden. Haha. I hate doing it that way. I like to get them started by hand first and then bring the wrench in. Sometimes the threads just need a little bit of help from the wrench. So we got it. Didn't make too much of a mess. Only took one shot. Okay, it's tight. Now, need to come back on that backside, which I just saw it drip. Hopefully that doesn't leak. It shouldn't leak. It's tight. So, set you back up over here. I need to tighten up this hose right here on the block side. And I got a couple oil lines, and then the lines will be on there and we'll be done with the air compressor. Need to come back in here and specify something for you guys. This isn't an oil line. This is the line from the governor, which is on the air dryer, which controls when the compressor is pumping air. This is the unloader valve. It's underneath here, so this sends air pressure to this to quit pumping air. It shuts the valves. Down here is your oil line. Right there, that's your oil line. And then it just drains back into the front cover. This is antifreeze, antifreeze. I think this is a supply. This is a return, or vice versa. I don't know. That's your charge, your discharge line. That's your intake for the compressor. So that's how the lines are. And I just got to tighten up that unloader governor line, and then we'll be done with the compressor. Alrighty, the air compressor is installed. It went very smoothly. Now we got to put an air dryer on this truck, and first off I got to find it, because on every truck they put them in a different spot. So I think hopefully this is the style that is easy to put on, which it should be, because newer trucks all pretty much have the same style of air dryer that I've seen. So I want to find it, and then we'll yank it off together. That didn't sound good. I found the air dryer. It's in a really nice spot, which can't complain about that. I can't remember what this style is called. I don't think it's 89. I think 89 is the 89 is a version before this, but this is the one that is easy to take off. So I'm gonna go get my tools, get set up, and we'll yank this one off. Alrighty, we get the light turned on, the situation, maybe see how this does. Okay, let's get this air dryer yanked off real quick. What do you say? All right. this little plug going to these air dryers right here, that is the heater to keep it from freezing up when it's purging. Now, let's spray this old girl down with go WD-40, WD-40, WD-40. I got a rag or five. A rubber. Alright, got the rags down. I hate making messes, but I'm really good at it. Alright, got some quick connects. We got some regular airline fittings, compression fittings. Now, oh, this bad boy on here, lickety split. Okay, that's that. Now, let's get after it. Unplug this little guy. Okay, unplug. Now, okay, let's put a backup wrench on there. That would be a 3/4 most likely. 3/4, where are you? Alright. Well, probably the oil came out of that line. So this looks like they got air chuck hooked up here for airing up tires. We'll take this one off, and put them on the new one. Let's see here. This is 9/16. Where's my 9/16 regular wrench? Oh, it's not over here. 5/8. There she is. There's 9/16. Oh yeah, that's nice. So this line here, oh, that's just this is a pilot line, like supply line to something, like an air seat or shift tower, not shift tower, PTO tower. So remind me that this one goes there, which, oh great. So sometimes these air fittings can be a little bit of a joke getting off. Okay, whoops. I think I almost got it. There we go. The ferrule was a little stuck on there. Now, that one goes over here to the dryer. This one is the governor line, which this is the governor line that goes up to the air compressor, which kicks it off. Okay, now, let's see here. these ones down here, let me take you off of this. These ones down here are push connects. They can be a bear to get off when they've been sitting on a truck for a while. So let me drop you down. Now, with these you gotta push in and then pull out. And a little trick that sometimes works is you take a wrench and you put it on there to push. You have to push on this, which releases some tabs. And remind me that the yellow one, this is orange. The orange one goes towards the outside. Orange to the outside, green to the inside. Okay, which sometimes you can just take them out. So I'm gonna have to get down in here. Okay, let's get down in there. I'll have all day to sit here and monkey with this bastard. Which I might go now. There it went. Then we'll do the same technique. Well, we'll just take this one all the way out. Oops, there we go. Okay. Oops. This one's a little tight. A little tight. So clearance issues. Oh yeah, we're gonna get it now. Got it. Which spinning them on there is not really the best way. It kind of chews up the airline a little bit. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, honestly, this one I may leave. Okay, now let's take our fittings out, and then we'll take the air dryer off, and then we will put the new air dryer on. And then this truck will be done. Okay, so oh yeah! Alrighty, got all the fittings cleaned up. So now we'll stab our new air dryer on there. Oh great, why did they do that? Got a bunch of plugs I still gotta take out, which is very easy. So we'll do that here in a little bit. Now, get 2 bolts ready to roll. What? Timeout. How was that? Now let's put our air dryer on. I'm gonna put some anti-sneeze, aka anti-seize, on these bolts for this air dryer because they like to seize up. Save a little trouble for the next guy. Alrighty. Got the anti-seize on there. Got our O-rings on there. Clean the dirt off of it. Okay, now let's stab it. Really don't want to strip them out. Really don't want to break them off. That should be good. Now, I can tell you right off the bat, this may be fun. Getting this in there. We're gonna put a bunch of tape on this one because it's gonna hit this heater if we don't. Good stopping point. Now we need another fitting. I go get another tool. Alright, let's get this plug out of the governor. I should have grabbed another tool while I was over there. Imagine that. Okay. Okay, now let's continue. air dryer is installed. Got the new plugs in there, or got the plugs installed from the old air dryer. All new Teflon tape. Everything looks hunky-dory. We're gonna go start her up. Alrighty, we're all done with the air compressor and air dryer on this Kenworth. I think it's a W900. It is a... what is it? I don't see the model. Hey, I don't think it's a W900, but it's a Kenworth. How's that? Make sure we're in neutral. We're in neutral. Don't want to go shooting through the door. Fire in the hole. Do some testing and checking, and I'll get back with you. Alrighty, she's running away. No, she's not running away. She's running, and we're just seeing if it'll build air, which it currently is. Primary, secondary. We'll wait and see if it pops off. I want her to pop off at about 125. Should be popping off any minute, any second. There it was. Alright, I'm going to have to figure out why it's building up too much pressure. It's either not enough or too much. I hate air systems. I'm going to try to adjust the governor. I'm debating on if I should adjust it as 5 psi off. The governor is supposed to kick off at 125. This one's kicking off at 130. So, decisions need to be made. Thinking about leaving it. 130, come on, that's close enough. I'd rather have more air than not enough air. So let's check for some air leaks. I'm going to leave it there, and it will be okay. So that's measurements go. $110, 120, 130, 140, 150. So we're at 130 at pop off. And that's good enough for me. Alrighty, we're all done with this Kenworth T800 2007 model. We got the air compressor installed. It builds up air to 130 psi. We also installed an air dryer. The governor is off 5 pounds. It should pop off at 125, but it's going to be okay. I'd rather have more air pressure than not enough. So we're going to wrap it up here, pick my stuff up, and head down the road. As always, thank you for watching this video. And if you could you like and subscribe? That'd be awesome. And until next time, we'll rinse you later.